Hi everyone, great to see you all here. We've got an exciting session today on Burp Suite. So we can learn Burp Suite tool, how to install, how to run, and we'll learn about the functions, how it works. Also, we can learn how to do brute force attack using Burp Suite, plus how to do fuzzing attack using Burp Suite. So without wasting any time and without further ado, let's get started. So our today lab outlines will talk about how to download the Burp Suite, install Burp Suite, download certificate to intercept the HTTPS traffic using Burp Suite, plus we need to configure the proxy and download and configure the alternative proxy configuration on the browser using Foxy proxy extension. Also, we learn today and work with Burp Suite and explain different functions, plus demonstrate brute suite attack using Burp Suite and demonstrate the brute fuzzing attack using Burp Suite. In this slide, just to recap for proxy, as last time we talked about the proxy, okay, now we are using our client browser. We need to communicate with Facebook web server. But when you are using a proxy, that means our request will come to the proxy. And the proxy will be intermediate between us and the server. So the proxy will send our request to the internet, to the server of Facebook. After that, the Facebook response will come back to the proxy, and proxy in turn will return back our response. That means the proxy will be in the middle in the communication between the browser and Facebook web server. In this scenario, you have a Burp Suite proxy, which is as a proxy, and this will intercept the communication between the client browser and the web server, and we can do interception, analyzing, and modification the communication because Burp Suite has a lot of functions. So in this slide, how does Burp Suite help me with pen test or penetration test? So as we talk that the proxy Burp Suite can intercept our communication to the server to analyze and modify. As you see, the Burp Suite itself, it has a function called crawling and mapping the website automatically. When you run the Burp Suite, it can map the website and check the pages and make crawling to connect to the website and collect all related pages to that website using passive mode. This is passive mode only for a free, not paid version of Burp Suite called community version. Okay, and gather the information working in the light mode, way how to collect information. But for the paid version of Burp Suite, it can collect a lot of information and more details. Also, it can do what? It can do AI capabilities for vulnerability scanning for this website and give you the vulnerabilities report about the website, what kind of vulnerabilities and what kind of web attacks can be used for the vulnerabilities using the paid version of Burp Suite. Fuzzing is doing a kind of brute force called fuzzing, where we give a word, we have a dictionary or list of the words, we can download it from the GitHub and we replace it in the instead of was here, for example, because we have a lot of words, password, human resource, and so far, and there are a lot of maybe more than thousands of words are used in the most of the URL website. It can show me which is website has hidden folder or directory, hidden files by using fuzzing. Okay, I will show you later on. Again, Burp Suite, okay, it is AI powered capabilities. It do dynamics analysis test, security testing called DAST. Okay, Burp Suite scans live web application by entering them, identify the vulnerabilities like SQL injection, XSS, which is cross-site scripting, and CSRF, and more. Also, it can do passive and active auditings. Also, it can do the Burp AI extension from the paid version. It can be an extension called Burp AI, which enhances the security testing by automating vulnerabilities detection and providing intelligence analysis. Also, the Burp Suite does not perform static analysis for your information, because do only dynamic analysis. That means it can let the code running, and after that it checks the vulnerabilities of the code after executing the code. And the static, in different way, it can check the code before running, okay? But in this case, until we can get the best security postures, we have to have both. We have to have the dynamic and analysis security testing, okay? For dynamic is done by the Burp Suite, and for the static, we have some other tools. We can use it. I'll show you in the next slide. But this is give you a good information. I mean the dynamic about threats for web threats like SQL injection, cross-site scripting, broken authentication, server-side request forgery, access control issues, and so far. Okay. So in this slide, I can show you the name of the tools of static analysis security, where you can use it to evaluate or scan your codes of the application codes before running, to show you the weaknesses in the code. Those weaknesses, it can let the it could be vulnerabilities. Let the web threat can execute it by those weaknesses. So it's better to have combination of both for best result for the dynamic and static analysis. Those are the names we have here. You can check it, okay, for your information. And those can give you analyze the source code for weak security practices using the static and the dynamic. It can, by Burp Suite, can simulate the attack and find the runtime vulnerabilities after executing the code. Also can automate with CIA/CD, which is continuous integration and continuous development. It can set up security scans in development workflow. In this, before now go to the practical part of our today's session, I'll show you what to do. First, I need to download and install that Burp Suite. So I can go for let's say open one browser, Foxy for example. I have Foxy, Firefox, okay. Open it. I can go to I need to, okay, open it, go to download Burp Suite, just make like this. Burp Suite, what? I need to dismiss the update now until not wasting my time. I can go to the Burp Suite, download. Okay. First URL, I can go to download Port Swinger. I can select download from here. After that, I need to select what the version of download. I will select the unpaid version, which is a community version. Okay. Okay. We have here a community version, which is free, and we have professional. Professional is the paid version, okay? So I already downloaded it. Okay, after that I install it. Okay, now I need to run this. So after running, let's run it now together. Burp Suite Community Edition. We open it, yeah, and we start working on that one. How we can work it? Because as a proxy, there's some configuration in the proxy settings in the browser to allow our client communicate to the Burp Suite first, then go to the internet to the web server. Now, first of all, we give this kind of window. Desk-based projects are only supported in the Burp Suite Professional, in the paid version. Okay, no problem. Just make OK, next. Start. Okay. So after we open the Burp Suite, okay, at the beginning we have some option like live passive crawling. As I told you in the presentation, there's passive crawling and mapping website automatically in passive mode for the free version of Burp Suite. It can collect and gather the website we visited and get the pages of that website to gather the pages. Okay, so we can stop it from here. Okay, we can keep it, no problem. After that, we have in the paid version we have NuScan. It is AI capabilities for scanning vulnerabilities to find all the vulnerabilities in the website we are scanning and give you the report about what kind of vulnerabilities inside, maybe have critical information, very important and so far. So because it's free, is not enable or disable this button. So the first thing we need to do after installing and running the Burp Suite, we have to install the certificate. So we'll go to our internet, for example. We can have after we install, we need to go to the settings, okay, and search for proxy. In the proxy, we have to put the IP address of the Burp Suite and the port number. Okay, how to get this one? We can go to the Burp Suite, okay, go to proxy. In the proxy settings, we see here that IP address of our localhost 128.0.0.1 and the port number 8080. We get this information, but by the way, we can edit that one and change. Maybe you need 60-60, 50-50, 40-40. You can use any not used number and you can specify the IP address. But we'll keep the default one. I get it from here. I come back to where? To my website. Okay. I put it here in the proxy. And then I need to go to the certificate, which is HTTP Burp Suite. Okay, the other one. Then we go to the HTTP Burp Suite, then certificate. We download the certificate, this is the one already downloaded. Then we back to our proxy settings and search for what? Certificate. Search. In certificate view of certificate, we make import. Import the certificate. Why we need the certificate? Until our Burp Suite able to intercept the HTTP request, HTTPS request. Okay, now it show me a message. I already installed it. Okay, if not install it, I can install it from the beginning. But I already installed it. Show me a message. Okay, like this. Okay, now I have certificate, and then I already my Burp Suite is ready to work with it because I already import the certificate until I can use Burp Suite to access the websites. So close this one and back again to the main Burp Suite. So what I will do, I will go to one website for testing, okay, called Gin and Juice. This one that I can make a test on this website using our Burp Suite. This is a legitimate website for testing. Okay, show you here. Deliberately vulnerable web application designed for testing web vulnerability scanners. Okay, now what we'll do, we return back to our what? Burp Suite. Here I can, in the dashboard again, for example, it can do crawling, passive crawling, as I showed you in the website, the slide before, that this not paid version, community version, it can do a lightweight way of passive crawling, where it can crawl all the information I visited, Google, Mozilla, whatever, okay, before. I can stop it from here or keep it, okay. Also, for the paid version of Burp Suite, it can do scanning with AI capability to scan the vulnerabilities for any website I visited. Then I do the scanning for vulnerabilities, show me all kind of vulnerabilities and threats on this website. This is for the paid version, okay? And do the reporting for these vulnerabilities and do the countermeasures. Because when you are pen tester, you need to do a report to the company hired you to make what kind of vulnerabilities they have in the website. This will give you a good result and good job. After that, we have a target. So now in this website, we access it again, okay? You see here the sitemap, because we already here in the dashboard, we have capturing as live passive crawling. It captures all the websites I visited, okay, in lightweight, because it is a free version. So here in Gin and Juice job, which is you have show me the subdomain, not subdomain, I mean the directories of that website, which is have different pages, okay. So show me here that get method. When I access the site, show me 200 the status code, which is successful and okay communication between the client and web server. What I will do now, let's say I can again return back to let's say proxy, HTTPS. I remove all of these things, okay, delete, and now I will make again. But before that, in the proxy, I need to go to intercept and make intercept on. That means my proxy will intercept that request from the browser client and will not send the request to the server of the website until I permit using forward. I will show you. Back again to website and make enter. So okay, the website still not go through the website. I'll see here the status, because I am intercepting this or those requests of, let's say, this gin and juice. I'll go and make drop, for example, is drop here, okay. Again, enter. I need to forward, not drop. I will allow. Where is the one? Gin and juice, forward. Now it will work. You see, it works. For example, I need to use let's say login. And login show me a request again for login, forward. This one show me again login, still get, okay. In the login I have to put the username. By this way I can intercept, but now I will stop the intercept by pressing off. Still my proxy can get all the session from the client, the session going to the web server, but without stop the session, okay, the request. It can passively see all the request and allow it to the server, but it can record all this communication. For example, now come back again, I will make return back, okay, enter, login. Or before that, let's come back to HTTP history, and to be more clear, delete the, or clear the history, okay. Now back again, go inside login, which is okay, still not login. Now I need to use username, which is that one. Okay, I use it here, login. It is a post. You see, when I send username or password, it's a post. I put here again the password, which is hunter2. But before that, let's back again to show you something else. Here, you see here, show me the username is Carlos. But right click on this request, and this is a response by the server, by the way. Okay, but right click in the request and send to intruder. We have sent to repeater, sequencer, and others. Each one has different function. I will explain to you, but first I go to intruder. Now when I go to intruder, I send it this request. It show me something changed intruder. I go inside. Now what I will do the kind of brute force attack for fuzzing. Okay, what I'll do in fuzzing, in normal cases, okay, the person just open new page here. Okay, I go to fuzz, what, right click, fuzz, dictionary, list, GitHub, and you install this dictionary because this dictionary for the fuzz, it has all the possibilities used by all the websites of words of the word. That means these words related to the pages, name the pages or the directories of the files. Using fuzz, it can show me the hidden directories, hidden pages, or hidden files in the website to gather information for the next stage or attack. Here I can custom word list of fuzzing, dictionary attack patterns. I can web fuzz dictionary, okay, and install it. Okay, once you install it, go inside install it, you can use it here. I'll show you. First I need to fuzz what? First I need to add fuzz after get, and then load the dictionary from here. Check instead of fuzz, we'll check word by word the fuzz list, and so far. So we'll do it as manual, just to make it more easy instead of make it load and waiting to make it. So I can do it here. I can add, let's say, login. Okay, I can add blog. I can add what else we have in our website. For example, we have return back. We have what? We have product, our story, and so far. Okay, so we have return back. Yes, okay. Our products, right? I forget what. Products, blog, our story. Okay. Products. Our story. Maybe our vulnerability. For example, what else they are using in the website? About, home, root. Give examples. User, password, main, request, contact, contact us, and so far. Just we start test those things. Okay, and let's start now. What we'll do, start attack. Okay, and see what happened. Yeah, because it told me that community, which is a free version, it is a little bit slower than the paid version. It's okay. Now it tests, instead of fuzz, it tests one by one. When I have 200, the status code, that means they have this web page or the directory inside this website. So many of them I can check. 404 isn't available. Show me, maybe I make it capital word. Okay, not small word. Products. I will check. Okay, user no, password no, home no, status code, response 200. Yeah. Log, okay, login, okay. We go inside products. Okay. You know the problem? Products, put it here, but actually it is catalog. Okay. Cut. When I put catalog, it show me 200, and the status code 200 means okay. So see, we have here vulnerabilities. Let's take vulnerabilities and check what's the problem. Okay, go here, remove this one, because vulnerabilities, it is look like hidden directories, not available here. Vulnerabilities, enter. You see, I have vulnerabilities here. Show me all the information about vulnerabilities, and I have also file here inside vulnerabilities, the ng file. I can take it here one again. Okay. I can enter. You see them, you see? We have the path is after the website, image scan, I get it from where? From that vulnerabilities. Let's take it again. This is the one. Sorry, this is the one vulnerabilities. So I have many things. Maybe, you know, there's a very important file, robust. Okay, later I'll show you. Robots. Okay, some files have passwords saved and very sensitive information. Robots. See what's inside robots. Okay, copy this one. Like this, the hackers steal the information from what? From the website. Do hacking. Okay, let's see inside this one. This is, I should download it. Okay, this file. So you need to download this one using, look like one FTP application called, let's say, FileZilla. Okay, we go to the FileZilla and download it. FileZilla. Okay, from this one you can download the link of the robot .text. Okay, and now return back to our proxy. Okay, now I was be able to make a fuzzing using these things. So let's together do force-port attack. Okay, let's open a website called, if I don't know the name, I forget it. Go test together. I need to show you. Okay, now let's clear everything to make it just easy for us to see the things. Okay, right click, clear history. Okay, now is empty. Our history, the visited website, back again to this website. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to inside sign up, or first enter, make sign up. Here we have test. This is by the way, this website for demonstration and do web vulnerability scanning also. Today I show you two websites to do scanning for vulnerabilities and try you do your lab on them. Here show me test by test. Okay, first let's say I don't know the username and password. First of all, return back to our see here, this one we have the request and response, so login page and so far. So when I go to login, sign up, it show me this login username and password. I make a the password, I make it PPPP. Okay, then I make login. What happened here? It show me a post request method. Okay, now I make it bigger, okay, to see. We see here the username and password. I can interrupt or intercept this one at the beginning. I change here the things I sent to the server, whatever I can change, okay? But first of all, I need to show you how to do the brute force attack. I right click, I go to send intruder I mean. After that, go to intruder and select this one. And select. If I already selected, I need to select again, clear that one and select other one by add. Then I need to select the username as well. So usually for brute force attack, there's a dictionary, leaked dictionary. It has millions of user and password. That's what they are doing, the attackers or the hackers, okay? They bring from somewhere and they start to brute force attacking any website or maybe social account like Gmail and so far, by the way. So I just examined what they are doing, okay? After they select the username and password and in the intruder, then I need to put my loading the dictionary of the username and password, but I make it easy for you here. Just to check, I make it, by the way, I should make it not simple list because I have more than one from here. Sniper, patch, customer, bomb, this attack, okay? Now I have, because cluster bomb attack, because I have two. If I have one, only I can make sniper and make it as what? A simple list, okay? If I have more, I make it bomb cluster. It show me the selected more than one and two for the list. One for username, other one for passwords. So when I have the list or dictionary for username and password, I can load it from here. But for easy education, I can create my own. I make, for example, admin. For the first one, by the way, payload. I can make admin 123. I make user 123. I make user. I make test. Okay. Then I come back to the next payload. Okay, and I make here the password. Let's say AAAA. I make it admin 123. I make test 123. I make test. Okay. Now I can start doing the attack and search for the result. Okay. I'll show you how you can distinguish between the real password. Okay, discovered the correct password and username. By the status code and by the links. Okay, let's see. Now we start with admin and do the different old password. Then start with second username admin123 and other passwords and so far. So at the end, test should work. Okay, test. 200. You see, have status code 200 means okay, but to verify and be sure the links should be different links from the others. Okay, that means this is our username and password, the correct one. We do the brute force attack. Okay, and get it. Then we go back to our website and put test and test. That means this is our discovered or hacked password and username. Okay, then login like this. Test. Okay, no, this is the one. Okay, now today I show you how to make brute force. Today I show you how I make brute force attack and fuzzing attack as well, and I show you how to do intruder. Okay, repeater look like intruder. Back again, maybe this one from here, from target, or maybe from proxy HTTP. Get any, for example, okay, anyone. Then send to repeater. Go to repeater, and I need to, before I make let's say an attack, or maybe I send a request to server, I need to mimic this request and discover the response from the server. I can do from here, no need to send to the server the request. I send it to repeater. From repeater, it shows me the result of this one. For example, yeah, send and see the response. 200 is okay. Now maybe I need to change something. I go and change login to back again to our website to show you what we get. Sorry, this is a different website, not about blog. Here we have sign up. Sign up we have is login. Okay, we have your cart. Okay, so maybe I can put cart. If I don't know, cart, send, it show me okay, successful. Maybe I can change parameters to do an attack in some way, and check before to send to the website. I check and I get the response from here, and I can test like this. Okay, this for repeater. Maybe before doing an attack I need to do some test on repeater to check the response, and once the response is okay for me, then I can do this for intruder directly. Now we need to talk about sequencer. Before sequencer we have collaborator. This is for the paid version of the Burp Suite, but for sequencer, okay, so what we need to do here, we need to go to the again HTTP history. I need to go, for example, for this session, get any session. Okay, I will get the cookie token. Okay, this is the token I send to sequencer. For example, I come back to sequencer here, I check this one, and what I need to do, this is a cookie, already show me the cookies are used. Okay, I can select, and then I need to make start live capture. Okay, where it will make some request, and I stop here. I will continue after doing this one. At any rate, it will take long time to make a request about these tokens, and at the end it show me the strings of the tokens. It's weak or string is okay, and give me a report where I can use better cookies tokens. Okay, just as I will stop it here. The other one, decoder is using, for example, I have a text, let's say okay, now I need to code it to, let's say, URL, show me URL coding. Okay, just to make a coding and decoding, that's all, because these are tools, free tools for in Burp Suite. It's built in. Instead to go to the, because sometimes you need to decode or decrypt some information based on the decryption techniques, then you can do it here. So what I will do, maybe I can make in reverse. I have URL, coding URL. I'll click for this one, for example. Okay, I need to make it as a text. So I need to decode using URL. I have URL coding equals to text. Okay, in text, show me that one. By this one, I can make decoding from any coded or decrypt from any encryption. Okay, they have many ways of encryption. We have HTML, base64, ASCII, hex, octal, and so far. This is a free tools for Burp Suite. So we have a comparer. Compare two files, or to compare, sorry, two requests or two requests and response. For example, I can come to proxy. For example, I can take this request, send to comparer, and get other request, or maybe response, no problem, whatever. Also send to comparer. I go to comparer here. I have two. Then I will do what? I will make now we make a compare by words, and see here is a modified. This amber color or red color is modified. So host, this the blue is same. Sorry, deleted. Okay, the yellow is added. Okay, the black as is. You see the black cookie and this one. Now we have deleted this one. We put something else and modify everything from here, and those things are modified instead of this one, that one. Okay, like this. The yellow is added. Okay, new added. Maybe you can check a different one. Clear. Let's say make it easy for you. Get maybe post. Right click. Comparer. Right click. Comparer. Comparer, and you see like this. Just to compare two files, difference between them. Okay, we have logger. Logger can show me everything. Is record everything we did in our Burp Suite. We can refer back to here to check what we done. Okay. Then we have organizer. Organizer. Okay. Just get started. What we'll do, for example, let's say in here we have something. We need to write a note. Okay, there's nothing to write in it because we have a lot of requests and a lot of response, and maybe we have a project. We have a lot of things we need to do and work, and will take some days. So instead, I write the note in separate paper or files. From the same project in Burp Suite, I can write my notes. Maybe I have some notes here, for example. Okay, let's say this one. Now send to organizer, go to organizer and double click. Okay, these are things I already, and I put the note here. Maybe this is for check, for any note. Okay, just to show you how to organize the things. So for extension, what we can do, we can go to the App Store. Here we have a list of a lot of extension, look like the same way of Chrome extension, okay, but related to the Burp Suite. The things here in the things here, I'll show you something. Okay. Okay. We have details here. Anything written requires Burp Suite, that mean proficient, that means this is for paid version. We cannot install it. But other thing will be free of charge. We can install it. We check this one, for example, and come here and we read about it. What it can do, turbo intruder, can make more faster intruder, and so far. Read the features and go down to install it. Okay. Here should be a button to install that one. Will be somewhere here. See, in the last version it was a button downstairs, but now the button will be up. Install from here and so far. You found what kind of extension you need to install, you can install it for Burp Suite. The last one is learn. You can find many links how to learn about Burp Suite. Today our session is finished. I hope you enjoy, and please don't forget to subscribe, share the link, and write any comments and likes. Thank you. See you for the next session. Goodbye.